Hey guys, how's it going? We're coming back from a short break of uploading and we've got some information for you. So we're going to make this video primarily on what is a deload and how do you do that. But first, check out the shirts. We've got EBA shirts, logo on the front.
Short saying on the back, holistic health with our company name, Eastern Bar Athletics.
And one can come your way. You just got to leave us a comment, send us a private message, email us at easternbarathletics@gmail.com if you'd like one. We'll get back to you and send one your way.
They don't cost very much, and I'd say it's a good one to put in the collection.
Absolutely. Good shirt to wear to the gym. Anyways, so deload, what is it? How do you do it? We're going to explain it to you.
Yeah.
So in training, we have three variables that we have control over: intensity, volume, and frequency. Frequency being how often you're in the gym, weekly, daily basis. Intensity being how hard you're pushing yourself, normally your rep range. And then volume, which is a factor of the weight you're moving, the reps you're using, and sets you're using. It all comes together to form one, which is volume. So to take a deload, you're going to manipulate two of these variables, ideally. And those are...
For example, I am following a gymnastic strength training program, and I'm cutting my volume and intensity in half, doing 50%, which is an easy way to scale back pretty big and get in a state of recovery. So I'm not doing incredibly intense work, and the volume is not so much so that I leave the gym stressed or feeling totally burnt out. So that's a pretty easy way to scale it back. And if you're not following a program...
Yeah, I'm not following a program. However, I do deload as well. And what I do is just go into the gym and perform the movements to activate all the muscle groups as normal. However, just scaled to a intensity, if you will, that is at a point where I don't feel fatigued, I'm not pushing myself. It's more of a time period to take into account recovery, like we said.
Right.
You're going to want to focus on your mobility and activation in those movements. So if that means increasing the time you spend stretching, doing mobility drills for specific movements, do that. Focus on the mind-muscle connections that are developing.
Right. This should be a chance to get back in touch with the body weight. Feel like you're at a good state of connection. And as we know, mind-muscle connection is everything. And in training, it's easy to get sucked up in your progress and want to move weight and hit a specific number and forget about that. Throw it out the window. Form goes and quantity takes over. Yeah. So a deload should be a chance to get back in touch.
Absolutely. It's like a little reset for your body.
Yeah.
So how frequently should you be taking them? Well, most people recommend around every 4 weeks, or the fourth week in your schedule.
Right.
So you'd go 3 weeks on of normal training and then take a deload. That's what's prescribed in the GB program.
It is, yes.
And then if you're not following a program, you can listen to your body or do the same thing and follow that every fourth week.
Right, I think it's pretty common practice to go every fourth week, every fifth week. You wouldn't want to push it. I've heard of some advanced athletes that don't take deloads, and I personally think that that's an unsustainable practice.
You're asking for an injury or some sort of setback at that point.
Right, which would show itself in many different ways, injury or anxiety or depression, or just simply not performing to your maximum potential.
Absolutely.
Who wants that?
It's necessary. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, another 2 steps forward.
Yeah.
It's important to sustain your practice over a long period of time, and this is one of those tools you can have in your belt in order to do that.
Right.
So
catch up on sleep. Take your deload when your body's telling to take it.
Yep.
And don't be afraid to think long term. I'd say that if you don't hit the numbers or reps you want in one training cycle, reassure yourself that after a deload, you can try again.
Absolutely.
It's not going anywhere. There is no rush. And don't get sucked up in your own feeling of
Don't get caught up in the ego.
Yeah, don't get caught up in the ego. Easy
Absolutely.
said.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Any
Stay
other
tuned.
note on Deload?
No,
No?
I think that about does it.
Okay. All right.
All right, guys.
Stay tuned. We'll see you in the next one. Leave your comments below.
If you want a shirt, feel free to comment, message us, email us.
Yeah.
EasternBarAthletics@gmail.com.
See you in the next one.
There we go.